A warm greetings from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology video lecture series. I am Professor Radhika from Chemistry Department. In this video lecture series, now we discuss about the Rio Declaration on Environment and Development. The United Nations Conference on Environment and Development met at Rio in the year of 1992 from June 3rd to 14. Take some steps in order to maintain the sustainability and regarding the environmental impact assessments. Okay, they had given nearly 27 principles to follow. The first principle is the human beings are at the center of concerns for sustainable development. So these all the 27 principles mainly focus on attaining sustainability, the main goals of achieving sustainable development. Okay, so the human beings are the center of concerns for sustainable development. The principle 2 states that the responsibility of every individual human beings to ensure their activities within their jurisdiction and control do not cause damage to the environment of other states or other areas beyond the limits of national jurisdiction. Principle 3, which indicates that the right to development must be fulfilled so as to equitably meet developmental and environmental needs of present and future generations. That is the equal distribution of all type of resources. Principle number 4. In order to achieve sustainable development, environmental protection shall constitute an integral part of the development process and cannot be considered in isolation from it. Principle number 5. All states and all the people shall cooperate in the essential task of eradicating poverty as an indispensable requirement for sustainable development. So it is one of the main goal of sustainable development, eradicating poverty. Principle number 6. The special situation and needs of developing countries give more attention to the least developed countries. So they have to give the priority to the least developed countries. Then principle number 7. States shall cooperate in a spirit of global partnership to conserve, protect and restore the healthy and integrity of earth ecosystem. Then principle 8. To achieve sustainable development and a higher quality of life for all the people, states should reduce and eliminate unsustainable patterns of production and consumption and promote appropriate demographic policies. Principle number 9 indicates in order to attain the sustainable development by improving scientific understanding through exchanges of scientific technological knowledge and by enhancing the development, adaptation, diffusion and transfer of technologies including new and innovative technologies. In principle number 10, environmental issues are best handled with the participation of all concerned citizens at the relevant level. Effective access to judicial administrative proceedings including redress and remedy shall be provided. Principle number 11. States shall enact effective environmental legislation. Environmental standards, management objectives and priorities should reflect the environmental and developmental context to which they apply. Principle number 12. Trade policy measures for environmental purpose should not constitute a means of arbitrary or unjustifiable discrimination or a discussed restriction on international trade. Principle number 13. States shall develop national law regarding liability and compensation for the victims of pollution and other environmental damage. Principle number 14, states should effectively cooperate to discourage or prevent the relocation and transfer to other states of any activities and substance which cause severe environmental degradation or found to be harmful to human health. Principle number 15 states that in order to protect the environment, the precautionary approach shall be widely applied by states according to their capabilities. Principle number 16, the national authorities should endeavor to promote the internationalization of environmental costs and the use of economic instruments taking into account the approach that the polluter should in principle bear the cost of pollution with due regard to the public interest and without distorting international trade and investment. Principle number 7, the environmental impact assessment is a national instrument which shall be undertaken for the proposed activities that are likely to have a significant adverse impact on the environment and are subject to a decision of competent national authority. Principle number 8, every effort shall be made by the international community to help states so afflicted. Principle number 19 indicates that states shall provide prior and timely notification and relevant information to potentially affected states on activities that may have a significant adverse transboundary environmental effect. Principle number 20, women have a vital role in environmental management development. Their full participation is therefore essential to achieve environmental sustainability. Principle number 21, the creativity, ideals, and courage of the youth of the world should be mobilized to forge a global partnership in order to achieve sustainable development and ensure a better future for all. Principle number 22, states should recognize and duly support their identity, culture, and interest and enable their effective participation in the achievement of sustainable development. Principle number 23, the environment and natural resources of people under oppression, domination, and occupation shall be protected. Principle number 24, warfare is inherently destructive of sustainable development. Principle number 25, peace, development, and environmental protection are interdependent and indivisible. Principle number 26, states shall resolve all their environmental disputes peacefully and by appropriate means in accordance with the Charter of the United Nations. Principle 27, states and people shall cooperate in good faith and in a spirit of partnership in the fulfillment of the principles embodied in the Declaration and in the further development of international law in the field of sustainable development. So, all over, all type of principles indicates that how we maintain the sustainability. So, in order to protect our resources for our future generations, we need the EIA as well as it is a responsibility of every individual human beings to attain the sustainability goals. Thank you.